Oh my wordies. Okay, this should be there. Okay, that's that. That's today, obviously. Do. Well, okay. So. Okay. So Michael, hey, what's going on? Just give me a few minutes here, just doing the old promotion thing. Bear with me. Excuse me. That's that. Greg, what's going on? What's going on? Hello, hello. I hope so. I hope so. Let's get post this up. Just give me a few minutes here. Okay, so that means I gotta go. One moment. Getting it all up in the groups there. Rax, hey, what's going on, Rax? Sorry about this. I'm just trying to do the promotion posts here. Just gotta set the. I wish I could streamline this a whole lot easier. That'd be so much nicer. I know you can. I know you can. I'm horrible with technology. So I am just getting this done super quick as I can. So again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. I can't wait till we try this precision farming. Oh. Okay. So that going there, there, that goes there. Okay. Okay. And then we need to do this real quick. Do not too bad actually. Thankfully, it went by quick, so that was nice, or quick-ish, so that was nice. I have a couple problem vehicles that I'm scratching my head about, but we'll get there. So we are gonna grab, there it is. Go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Almost there. Almost there. Sorry. Alrighty. So let's see. And there we go. And copy it. And boom. Boom. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're are they Fords? Yeah. Yeah, they're all pretty much Fords. We get the trade-ins. There's all, like off we get off brands that are trade-ins, but 99% of everything is the Ford brand. So, yeah, just working away on that stuff. And yeah, it's scratching our heads a little bit for the most part, and I mean, yeah, again, there's really good support, so that's the really nice thing. So there's really good support. So with Ford and with engineers and with the field service engineers and teams and that sort of stuff, and there's talk back and forth. So one more day closer to some cold, but right, exactly. Get the old wobbly pops there if you're into that or whatever. Okay, here we are. Okay, here we are. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so into the main. Here we are. Yeah. Oh, definitely. I definitely know that. Yes, I remember you telling me. So here we are. So precision farming, going to activate that right now, and in we go. Now, when I left off, so we are at the beginning of December, and oh boy, am I ever excited for the beginning of December, because we also got something that came into the store that Ralph was able to get us a smoking deal. And because it's the beginning of it's beginning of winter, and because it's the beginning of like the logging season, so to speak. Hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as to what it could be. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Okay, well, here it is. First look, I guess you could say. We're on our main here, so this is our main legit one. So starting off, what we got here? Okay, so Where do we get help? Oh, here we go. Base game. There it is. So if you go down to the help menu and then you go to base, there's a, okay. So it's a one-time thing. Okay. So I will just make a little note right here that when I first loaded in, because I just popped it in to make sure everything was working, and there is a little pop-up screen that says, do you want to go to the help menu? And you can or can't. And if you don't, you can just go into the base game and up top here, there we go. So base game, precision farming. We've got general, soil types, soil sampling, pH value, nitrogen value, yield map, variable seed rate, weed control via spot spraying, pulse width modulation, tram lines, manure nitrogen sensor, crop sensor for nitrogen fertilization, environmental score, economic analysis, subsidies. Do you have? Ooh, that's right. One moment. To settings, and we want. Oh, that's graphic settings. Fixed visual months. I think that's in general settings, isn't it? Where we got here? I don't know. One moment. Oh, game settings. There we go. Okay. Fixed visual months. Oh, off. Set whether a specific month should always be visible. Turn on for dynamic visuals. Oh, okay. What's this do? We can try that. March. Oh, interesting. Oh, so you can set what? Oh yeah, no. We don't do that. If that is what I think it is. But yes, well, we will get there. So so if we go back to our start menu and then we go to our help, and yeah, so right here, so actually let's get back to where we were here. So base game and precision farming. Okay, so general, so that's pretty much soil type. So this is all pretty looks fairly similar to what the 20 what it was like in 22. So determine which site. Yeah, you got your soil sampling, your pH value. Okay, yeah, that's all right. So what do you got? So let's start from the beginning. Hello. Thank you all for just joining. Those of you who have just joined, thank you all. We're just putting in our precision farming into the farm here. So we're just going through here. It's the first time I've seen precision farming for 25. We did run 22 in 22 in Elmcreek. We did run precision farming, so I am very familiar. But if you are not familiar or if you have any questions, by all means, please ask away, and we can definitely try to figure this out. So, Craig, I did see you asked about the tram lines. So I'm hope we're going to get there down at the bottom. So soil types, if you have them in loamy sand, different types will vary your yields. Soil sampling, that's pretty easy. You go around and do it. Now, there when we get there, I will make a little note about this. But um, when it comes to the soil sampling, you can either do a full property sample or you can do individual samples with the actual sampler. Now, the pH value, that is again pretty self-explanatory. Where as you harvest and as you manipulate the field, you're going to be adjusting your pH level. So that is going to be adjusted with your lime. So you're going to use your lime to adjust that. And there's going to be sensors for that. So what do you do with the sample? So what happens with the sample is, yeah, I'm curious about the tram lines too. So the nitrogen value, that's pretty self-explanatory. Same thing as your nitrogen, that's your fertilizer. Then your yield is after this never changes until you harvest. So once you harvest, that's the last harvest's info. Variable seed rate, again, pretty self-explanatory. If you want, maybe I should just zip through this. You can pause later if you want. You can read it yourself because there's a lot of reading going on. But it is pretty simple to understand once you read through it. Weed spray control, same thing, pretty self-explanatory. Spots weed, sprays weed. This I'm interested in. Pulse width modulation. So it says here, pulse width modulation is a technology that enables the sprayers to control the application rate of each nozzle individually. The rate is controlled by which the nozzle switching the nozzle on and off in a specific cycle. So duty cycles. Okay. All right. So you're asking no idea what does precision farming? I have none. Oh, you know what? That's Ryan. That's why we're here. So precision farming basically it scores you for the way you work your fields. And if you work your fields right, you get higher scores. And I shouldn't say right, but if you work your fields in their way, which they're trying to get maximum field for, I think the way it works for the absolute least amount of product and or input into the field, so to speak. So the better you do by doing that, Oh, you know what? Then this is a great one for you then for if you're trying to play realistically. So, okay, so for the pulse width says here, with the system, the sprayer can apply a more precise application rate across the entire field. The application rate systems is set target value, especially in curved sections and at variable speeds. Below, you can see comparison with the system. So you just have a more even spread by the looks of it there. Higher yields, more money on crop sales. Yes, definitely. And actually, not only that, it's more money on all sales. There was something in 22 that we didn't get. I forget, but it's like 95% of the stuff you get a bonus for. Okay, here we are. Tram lines. So tram lines are the field paths that are used while driving on the field. The crops are already grown a bit higher. For example, if you apply fertilizer with your sprayer, do not damage any crops while driving on the field. Those paths are already left clear during seeding. All right. With the Precision Farming DLC, you can now generate nice tram lines as well. After defining the working width of your sprayer, the seeder is automatically generating the tram lines. The sprayer working width can be defined in the Precision Farming map screen. Just click on the field and select the tram lines button below the field info. Okay. Then we got our manure nitrogen sensor. That's okay. That's same as 22. Crop sensor for nitrogen. Yep, that's the same. So that's your, I think this is where it's talking about the active and the passive. So you have your active and passive sensors for there. And then you've got your environmental score. So this is where you have your individual field score, and then it averages to your total environmental score. And then okay, what do we got? Economic analysis. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is where, okay, I didn't really get too far into this in 22. So to get an economic analysis of each field, you can click on each field in the precision farming page. This will open a window that will list the costs, earning, and total balance of the field. You can either view the total values of the field or have a statistic since the last time the reset button was pressed. This gives you the possibility to track data over multiple harvests. So I didn't really get too far into this part, but we'll see. Maybe we can get a little deeper. It seemed to not make sense to me because there was things that happened and there was stuff that I was getting off the field that, yeah, the numbers in my head didn't add up. But okay, and then when it comes to our subsidies, so we've got subsidies, crop cover subsidy, planting a cover crop like oilseed radish on your field during winter can earn you subsidies of up to $200, 200 pounds per hectare. To qualify, ensure the field remains covered throughout February. Interesting. Cover crops increase soil organic matter and improve soil fertility by capturing excess nutrients after a crop is harvested. They also raise soil moisture holding capacity, help prevent soil erosion, limit nutrient runoff, and reduce soil compaction. Okay. Okay. So then if we go into our map here. Oh, okay. So, looks like tram lines are already. So these are fields we don't own. Okay, what are we going here? So we don't own those, but it looks like the tram lines are already in if it's growing, I'm guessing. I'm playing with seasons off. That is interesting. I don't know. We're gonna have to we'll have to look at that maybe at a later date because yeah, this map is the one that we have seasons on for. That's for sure. So the wrong button. Sorry. That's what I wanted to look at too, actually. So the tram lines are on there. So there we go. Interesting. Okay. So now if we go to, okay, this is what I'm thinking. So I know we have to pick up we definitely have to pick up some passive sensors I'm thinking the Massey and the 7R, and we're going to have to get the actual sensor for soil sampling. So I'm thinking we're going to rip down to the canola field because I want to see, wrong button. There we go. Okay, we're going to rip down because I think the canola field, if we walk up to it, that's where or is it? Hold on. Because it's this field here. So soil compaction, hotspots, farmland, great job, active. Oh, here we go. Okay, yep, my bad. So main at the very end here. Ha. Okay, so if we zoom in, and then we got 50 on everything because it doesn't know yet. All right. And then at the bottom there, currently no soil samples to analyze, no data found. Okay. So what do you got here? So we got soil types at the beginning. We got our pH. Nah, yeah, we don't have any data. So there's no data. So there's really going to be nothing. Nitrogen there. We've got our yield and we've got our seed rate. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So now if we go, because we don't have any data right now, so we'll have to pick up the, oh, you know what, shut that off for a second here. So if we go into our, oh, yeah, almost saw that. So what am I thinking? Mods, does it show up here? Ah, it does here. Okay, so the mods and DLC list, and these, oh, here we are. Okay, so we have our $17,000 for the soil sampler, and it's 4 slots. And it looks like it's 3 point. So you don't necessarily, it might just be like 22 where you don't have to have the gator, because I don't see, unless they were just, oh yeah, because I think the gator base you can put a 3 point on. Now this one, we got your standard. Oh yeah, and then you can have your weight on there. Okay, okay. We got a 450, then we got a 600, and a 750, and a 1000. Oh, and a 1250. Anything else? 1500. It just keeps going. 2500. All right. Okay, so 2500 is the max. All right, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. And that's what, 10 slots. Ooh, ouch. So 10 slots for the active sensor. And then we've got our John Deere R732L power sprayer. Right? Yeah, she's a little dirty. Got a little dirty. Oh, ouch, what do we got here? So 16 slots for this one, $52,000, and it can do 24 to 28 meter spread, hold 3,360 liters. And then that one, what do we got? 24, 28. Okay. Different tire brands. Okay, understandable. See and spray. So that's, whoo, boy, holy jumping. Okay, so that's $39,200 to put the seed and spray. Oh, can you? Oh boy, and then $16,800. Pulse width. Each nozzle spray will only turn on while there are actual weeds blowout with use of 90% less herbicide using. Excuse me. With this configuration, each nozzle of the sprayer will only turn on while there are actual weeds below the nozzle. With that, you may use 90% less herbicide, reducing costs and protecting the environment. Okay, and then pulse width modulation will enable sprayer to control each individual nodule separately. This enables uniform application regardless. Oh, so I'm so I don't want a see and spray, and we want the pulse width. That's what I'm thinking. Interesting. Interesting. And then same thing here, I would imagine. Yeah, see and spray, pulse width. Interesting. $50,000. Holy jumping. And this one's $21,000. Okay. And then which one's this? 36 meters, 10 slots, 7,500 liters. Interesting. And then we've got, 16 liter or 16 slots. So 10 slots. So it's 6 slots less to get the bigger one. Double the price, but okay, so interesting. Very interesting. I'm interested. Okay, now I'm really confused. Now the see and spray, that's $50,000. Pulse width modulation. Unless I'm wondering, because I've never looked at actual the sprayers. Here, sprayers. Pulse width modulation. Ooh, okay, so we got some base game stuff, and it all okay. So that gets the pulse width. All right, so you don't have to do, you don't have to do the precision farming one. You can just do, they see this one has the spot spraying too. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this because I don't think there was anything in the help menu. Do you believe? Was there a difference between spot spraying? Oh, here we go. So with the precision farming DLC, the weed distribution on your field changes. Weeds may appear bigger or smaller patches. As weeds do not grow all over a field, you can save money on herbicide and increase your environmental only by spraying where your sprayer sees the weeds. To do this, you must purchase a sprayer with the option for spot spraying. This ensures that each nozzle of the sprayer will only turn on when there is an actual weed below the nozzle. With that, you may use up to 90% less herbicide, reducing costs and protecting the environment. The DLC adds 2 new John Deere sprayers, which include the See and Spray configuration for spot spraying. See and Spray trademark is the latest in precision farming technology using machine vision and artificial intelligence. Cameras are located on the spray boom, and the machine vision software distinguishes between crop and weed plants. If enough weeds are detected, the nozzles open and herbicide is applied. Other sprayers now have a configurable configuration to be equipped with Weed Seeker 2 sensors from PTX Timble to support spot spraying. So that's what that PTX Timble is. Okay, and then pulse width modulation technology enables the sprayers to control the application rate. Oh, so it's a combo. This is how I'm reading this. I'm reading this as a combo then. So we have to do both. I'm thinking, maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy. Because it doesn't make sense that it would be. Oof. Let's get this out of here. Oh, I can't wait till we expand. Oh, I can't wait. So it doesn't make sense if we. Hey, the mouthy boy. So if we get. Ooh, I really have to look at. Yeah. Oh, there's the tram lines. Yep. Okay. So I'm guessing the crop. Now, why don't we have tram lines? So let's go over here, and if we go precision farming soil, no data found. Okay, now I'm not doing anything there. If I hold the O button, nothing happens. Now, good thing is on first. Yeah, it's on first growth, so we can technically. Oh, here we go. No, that's AI worker. Oh, unless we need to spray. Because we've unfortunately, I think we're all done. We've already done the weeding, so we don't have to worry there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick up. I think we're gonna pick up the 7R and the Massey and zip those down because we got to see how much those passive sensors are gonna be. Ooh, that could be pricey. Oh, and the trailer's already down. So, looks like Pupper's home from a walk. Okay, so now let's go. Yeah, Massey goes on first, and then we're gonna throw on the 7R, and we're gonna zip those down to the shop. Or, I mean, technically, we probably could install. Let's see if the customization will let us do it. It might actually let us do it at the shop here. That might be nice. Because the Massey and the 7R for sure have to get it. The 9R, I think we will. I think we will do it on the 9R, but I also want to see. Let's see, customize. Oh, Sarah Pro Combat. There it is. There it is for $14,950. All right. So if memory serves me correctly, which most of the time it doesn't, but I do believe that is the same price. So we can put that on here. And now, thankfully, we're at $564,000. We have just been rocking it with everything. Plus, we've noticed that the playground actually sets out or pays out every 2 days. So no matter what, now that we're at 2 days a month, we're actually getting paid at the second of every month, which I thought it was going to be every other month. But yeah, Jay Only and I were chatting. He actually let me know that just as the clock ticked over and it popped up saying that he got paid for another one. So looks like we're going to be making $90,000 a month on the playground maker as long as we keep it going. As long as we keep that thing hustling, then we're good. So now go here. Oh, we could use the Massey to pick up the see, I don't want to. Interesting. Because we definitely have to figure out if there is a way. Because the sensor has to get put on, or the sampler. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so the sampler. So 14. All right, so it doesn't matter the tractor. Either or, the tractor is $14,950. So here we go. We're going to put that on that one too. Done. All right, so now you can stay there, and I'm thinking we're going to grab the Massey. We'll just drop this off. We'll rip down. We'll grab the sampler, and we should probably grab one active. Because and I remember in 22, I had two actives, and I had pretty much every tractor set up with the passive. And it turns out the actives I barely used, barely. Wrong button. The actives I barely used in the sense of it was just the odd time where I was either running late or something was early that I actually had the active or I needed the active. So I think we'll pick up one regardless. And then I'm thinking what we'll do is what do we use? Yeah, let's use the old. Oh yeah, tight. Okay, let's drop this in. Let's just pop this up because we can pick those up, come back, and I think we could put the narrows on the Massey, and then if we can zip around with that to get the, to get the samples. Now the samples here. So this is where it got tricky. Well, thank you very much, Michael. Thank you very much. We're still this is just drop zone 1. So this is our interim right now where we're going to be making the move as we can to further south to where our logging or log cabin I should say is. All right. Okay, so down to the store we go. We're going to go pick that stuff up. Well, I didn't have any glitching. It's just, as with most of the updates for me, it's that usual thing of when you first start, it gives you that little bit of a stutter while everything like reloads. So I did get that, but other than that, nope. Everything's been hunky-dory. Oh, wrong stick. Everything's been hunky-dory so far. So fingers crossed it stays that way. All right. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So now, if we get so this now remember in 22 they had I don't know if it was like really a penalty or if it was frowned upon, but they really wanted you to have the spray going as opposed to the weeder, like the mechanical weeder or the hoe. So thank you very much, Max. That's very much appreciated. Making me blush. Getting me right in the feels here, guys. We're trying. I'm so excited for the next expansion too, because I've got the root crop storage figured out. I've got the grain storage figured out, but I'm still stumbling a bit with the shop and equipment storage. I keep having it come back to a couple things here and there where it's like, oh, this is good, but then it's like, nope, no, that's not good. Oh, don't think about that. Always got a little bit more faith in yourself there, buds. You can do it. I got faith in you. Buy our soil maps. They are so cheap unless base game maps have different pricing. Okay, so Randy, good point. Actually, now that you point that out, yes, definitely. Okay, well, I shouldn't say yes, definitely. I'm not too sure about the pricing wise. However, I will say, okay, let me just pull into the parking lot here because I want to show you something. Because this happened to me on 22, so I'm not saying it's going to happen here, and because obviously I've never done it. This is a first for me. But okay, here we go. So let's take this field right. Oh, nah, yeah, whatever. Let's go to. Oh, come on. We want the farmland. Here we go. That's what we want. Okay, so let's take this farmland right here. All right, perfect. So let's say we had to do a soil sample, right? So what's the soil map? Okay, so if we click on this, okay, actually, let's get back up to precision here, and let's go click on, is it clicking on this? Select. Oh. Hold on, bear with me here. We want soil types, and then if we there we go. So if we click our right stick, so if you click your right stick, it'll pick up it'll select the field, and then from here, so it says purchase soil information right there. It says clear yield map, it says tram lines and economic analysis. So if you go to your economic analysis, that shows you your soil samples, how many samples you've taken, as well as how much money it cost you. Then lime, how much lime you've put down literage and tons, I guess, and then how much money it's costed you. It basically gives you a rundown. So I think this is values since last reset. So you can just do this over, like let it run, and it'll tell you everything as you run your field. So I'm going to hit the X button here where it says value mode. So value mode, total values. So now this is total values. So all right, values since last reset, total values. Okay, so it's like, so I'm guessing this is total for the whole life of the knowledge of the field. And then the values since last reset is you can do a harvest, you can check your values, and then you can reset it. Do a harvest, check your values, reset it. So that's what I'm going to say, because I have reset this in 22. I do remember accidentally resetting this. So this one, they give you the option of value since reset. So I can check the field this year, and then I can go to my total values, and then it'll give me everything that's happened. Hey, look at that. I've driven on the field. So it's already registered as 0.1 fuel in total. That's funny. I haven't even done anything. So this is where it's interesting. So, this is where it's interesting because okay, you know what, let's just do a quick little tester here. Let's grab that is our 7R. Yeah, so we're going to enter vehicle. Oh, I want to see something here. So we grab a vehicle. Now it is first stage growth, so we don't have to worry about crop destruction. It is on, but I don't have to worry right now. I don't like doing this, but for testing's sake, we're doing this. So we're going to drive all over the field here a bit. We got nothing going on. We got nothing doing, nothing happening. I'm not doing anything to the field other than driving on it. Okay. So now we're going to go into here and we're going to click. So click our right stick. Am I clicking the right stick? Soil types. What are we doing here? How did I get to that? See, this is where it's confusing here. What did I do? You have to click I see. Oh, you have to actually click. You tricky buggers. Okay, you have to click the field number. So if I click all over here, I'm clicking all over here, nothing. It's if I got to go into even if I click this, nothing happens. Oh, interesting. But if I go to the 26 and I click it, boom, that's how you get it. Okay. So let's get back to our field for a moment. So we're going to click on this. So let's get back to our economic analysis. And we're going to go to, look at that, 0.6. Okay, so yeah, total value is 0.7. Interesting. So 0.7. So even driving on the field will register. Interesting. So you got to be careful, I guess. Yeah, like I said, you got to be careful about working your fields. And Randy, again, getting back to what Randy said, when it comes to purchasing the field. So I have a theory, because what happened in 22 was, if we take, let's just go back here real quick here. Farmland. Here we go. So we're going to click on that. So see how you have the field right here, and then you have the open area right below it. So you have that little open area right below it that, let's say there's no trees and there's grass there. If you purchase the whole field, it'll give you okay, we can get out of this for a second here. So if you purchase the soil samples, so if we go here and we're going to go purchase soil information. So we hit X. So number of soil required will be 11. It'll cost us $1,100. Service provider cost is $825. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well, we're not going to do that right now. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. So we're going to say yes, purchase soil information. Boom. So now what it's done is it has purchased the soil information okay, so if we click off to the side, it'll clear it. All right. So it's now purchased the soil information for this whole property. So if we go back to farmland, so now I have soil information technically for all of this property. So now what you have to be careful of, which I think this is what I ran into in 22. that if, let's say, you leave the field the way it is and you decide to cut the grass, meadow grass, in 22, that affected your score because you were cutting on parts of thanks man thanks Rex um but if you cut the field meadow grass around this field, you know what, and I think I want to try that because this field right here, we do have a little smidge of grass over here when it does grow back that we can easily run the mower over. So we can run the mower over the grass and see if it works like that, because I want a fair warning, because by doing the whole thing, you get all of that. However, let's say I am a person that likes to do my meadow grass and my edge grass and my ditches and sides and stuff, which I do. There's certain fields, if I can and I can run it, I definitely will. Then what I was trying to test out in 22, just as 25 came out, was trying to do soil samples individually, because the way it works. So, all right, we'll do there, Craig. So the way it works with the sampler, let's just get back to this here real quick. Perfect. Oh yeah, we need to drop that. So drop that, and then we're gonna undo that. So when it comes to the sampler has that restricted, like the designated area, so to speak, that it gives you that little circle of where you're going to do the sampling of. So I find if you use that and just do your field, sorry, here's that in your head. Ah, yes. Oh, jeez, did we? Oh, I didn't even know. I hope we didn't hit that. Oh boy, it's still straight. I think we're good. I think we're good. Whoops. Okay, touche. Yeah, if you're running the modded maps, yeah, and then you have the custom fields and stuff, for sure, I can totally see that as well. Just because for the way I work it too is I don't do a full expansion. Like for this field right here, we cut out those trees and we did that little expansion, but I usually never do that expansion until I'm dead determined that that is going to be a cropped field, and then we can actually expand it as much as we can. And in the meantime, like let's if you were to say if we had this area, so to speak, and I know I'm going to be developing this area. I do have an idea for this field, like the farm area. My plan is, so the house is right here, logging area is right here, and then the farm is going to kind of encompass this area around here. So that's where the farm is going to be. And then I do have plans for this. So the plan would be, like, if I purchase this before I develop it, I would harvest that grass. So then what I would do is I would do the soil samples of just this little field, and then I would think in my head, the way it worked in 22, that we could cut the grass in the backside there, and we could cut the grass on the hill, and we wouldn't get doxed for our field score. Fingers crossed. Okay, so in the main menu, anyways, where is it in the main menu here? Because we have the sprayers, so the sprayers will be in the regular sprayers, but we do have the sensors that would be in weights, I would think, either weights or miscellaneous. So if we go to weights, nope, not in weights. Miscellaneous, yep, there's our sampler, and there we go. Okay, so both of them are in the miscellaneous there. And then we've got this one. I don't know which one. Okay, so we have the 600 is the little one, and then it was the 1000, I think, is on the John Deere. And the 1000 was actually pretty decent-ish on that. You know what? I think we're going to go for, let's do the 750. Yeah, let's do the 750. All right. 750, done and done. And then we're going to grab our sampler. There you go, 17,000, done and done. Okay. All right. There we go. And yep, you have the little sensor on the roof there. So that's the passive sensor. And then we got our active sensor there. Yeah, in 22, I barely used the active sensor. So, we have it. We're going to use it if we need. but with having the passive sensor, I think we might be okay. Oh, and then we have our, there we go. Let's just take a quick look at this. So for those that haven't seen, so this is your sampler right here that you can hook up. Now, in the game, or sorry, like what they promote is they have the little side by side because there is I think it's the John Deere. Oh no, I guess it's this one. So this one has a 3-point. So technically speaking, we do have a side by side. We could put the 3-point on for $1,600, and you can run around with the sampler on your side by side and pretty much anything with a 3-point. So this one doesn't have one. No, that's just that. And none, yeah, of course those. And this one, does this have a 3-point? No, this is just a dumper-ish. All right, so anything with a 3-point or even the adapter. I do remember for me, for playing on Elmcreek, I was actually mucking about and I was having fun with my skid steer, and I got I think it was the adapter to run the 3-point on the skid steer, and I just ran my little Bobcat around. Worked out great. Okay, so let's load this up and get back. So that's where I'm tempted. Yeah, I'm tempted about doing the sample, like the full field size, like, or sorry, I should say the full field sample, just because if we are going to be running the edges, so to speak, then I'm thinking we're going to try. Oh, yeah, wrong button there. We're going to try to do manual sampling. And now, thankfully, also too, because we are running the 2 days a month. And I mean, it expands as we go, right? So as we get bigger, better, then we have more going on. Then we're definitely going to be expanding the days. Right now, just running the farm solo, it's about 2 days is comfortable. Before it was 1 day was kind of rushed. If I had consistent help, which again, for those of you that are helping, those that come in and help, again, thank you all. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And when we need help, they definitely come in and help. So that's very much appreciated. So for now, it's just basically on my own. For the most part, it's just kind of putzing, right? So we do the putzing, we just kind of putz away, and I find 2 days a month is just perfect. Now, the downside of the 2 days a month is when you get into your, when you get into your winter time, which is where we're at. And we're going to save a little bit of, we say no frost yet, so we can still do samples. So with us being in the wintertime, it is getting a little slow. So that's where the 2 days is kind of, I mean, you can kind of say it's getting a little monotonous or boring. But the good thing is that we have the sawmill and we have the wood chips there to keep us busy. So the deadwood contracts to do the wood chips, and then the sawmill for the wood transport as well. And yeah, we can make some bucks as well as keep things going. And then the wood chips, I'm hoping they're going to sell really good. I think they sell this month or next month. I'm not entirely sure, but so just about back now. All right. So the other thing I want to check out too is on that field, because we saw the economic analysis. Okay, we got our equipment back. So that's the main thing. So we can get back to the field view real quick. Sorry, it's a little bit of a menus video here. I'm terribly sorry, but is precision farming, because I did notice that when we clicked on, let's get back to precision farming, and then we click on this. So clear yield map, tram lines sets the distance between the tram lines that are automatically created during seeding. Set this to the width of your sprayer. Okay, and it is up to 60 meters. Holy jumping. I think ours is 42. I want to say ours is 42. We have the little tiny one. Well, not little tiny one, but this one is 42 meters. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. Tram lines. And we want 42. Okay. Boom. Does it? Okay. Interesting. Hold on. Did I not do something? Oh no, it says train. Okay, 42. This automatically created. Oh, automatically created during seeding. You read it. You just didn't read it. All right. So created during seeding. Set this to the width of your sprayer. Interesting. Okay, so then next time we seed, because right now we have the way it's running right now, we have a couple fields with oilseed radish and a couple and everything else with grass, one with canola. So we got the canola there. Nothing's going to happen to that this year, obviously, but we do have our 2 oilseed radish there and 1 oilseed radish there. And then when these 3 grass come up, those are going to be switched over. And depending on timelines, which I think we're going to be too tight, depending on timelines, I think it's going to be too tight to do an oilseed radish. I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't. But if it is, it'll be a good tester, I think, because that means we're going to have a couple maps that, or a couple fields that do have oilseed radish and a couple fields that don't. So, maybe. Maybe. All right. So here we are. We've got, let's just drop off our active for a second because we don't need that on us. So we have our passive, and it is 9 o'clock. It's all about. I think it's the daylight factor. I don't remember the exact details of the difference between the active and the passive. Apologies. Not doing my research. Jeez, Major, you're fired. Fired. Okay, so let's just see. I'm going to turn on my mini map, and we're going to come up here. So now if we select our backside here, so if I hold my L1, it says take soil sample, lower soil sample unit, unfold soil sampling unit, and toggle map view, and honk stop engine on the right R1. Okay, and now then turn on crop sensor. Aha! So we can turn on the crop sensor when it's oh, that's right. That is our passive. So let me disconnect that and show you real quick. So if I hold my L1 and R1, I can turn on crop sensor. And if you turn it on, it says turn off crop sensor, which is on right now. But if you turn on your crop sensor and it's too late or too early, in 22, there was a warning. So there should be, I would imagine, a warning as well. Okay, so getting back to it. Sorry. So now we've got this. Let's unfold it. It should pop up our antenna and stuff. So we're going to X button, unfold. Here we go. All right. A little lackluster, but now by unfolding it, if you look at our mini map, you can. Oh my word, that's a big circle. Okay, so that the small fields that could be a little interesting, but if you look at the mini map, that is the circle that is going to be your sample. This is what is going to give you your sample, so to speak. Or sorry, that is the area that you're going to get your sample. So it really doesn't matter. We can just go right down to the bottom corner here and just work our way. And then what it'll do, it should color out our field. So let's just get down to the bottom. And we're going to go a little bit up to the edge there. And, okay, so now hold our L1. We're going to lower our sampler. And then we're going to take soil sample. Okay, so that took the soil sample. Now, if you see at the bottom, there's 3 little sample holders. That one got full. So let's just see. Let's get the 3. So now if we back up and we take a look at our mini map, you'll see how now the field's brown. So now it only does the soiled area. So this is where my theory is that, see, if you look at the top of the mini map there, that little bit of grass, I think we could cut. Oh, we didn't pick it up, did we? No, I just dragged it across the field. Okay, so let's do another sample here real quick. Take soil sample. Wow. So, and now it already filled up. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So there we go. So then now that circles out. So now, again, on our grass, or excuse me, on our field, I wish it had a square. Anyways. So now we do just roll up here again, and we just try to get full coverage. This is where it's kind of difficult with the circle because you got different ways to try to get full coverage, and then I'm gonna have to overlap another way just above us, right? So this is where Randy's comment makes perfect sense, in the sense of trying to do these kind of samples. This can become very costly if you're trying to get into the little nooks and crannies, whereas opposed to, actually, I didn't even think about that. We probably should have checked that. Apologies, Randy, before we did this. But if we go here, so yeah, see, there's 2 different fields. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So if we purchase soil information here, it's $700 for that. And then if we purchase soil information here, so it's $525 for that. Okay, so $1,200, just over $1,200 to do that. So now if we do it the soil sample way, we're pretty much, I feel like we're already going to be proving Randy's point here. So we're going to drop it down. We're going to do another, and it just empties itself and then reloads. Okay. So it must be just a visual thing. I was thinking maybe it would show up saying full or something, but alas, it did not. Down in here, this is where it's tough. There we go. And then we're going to take a soil sample there. So it says in the top there at the very bottom of the help menu, it says soil samples taken 5. And I keep forgetting to lift it. Soil samples taken 5. So I'm sure, if I remember from 22, there is a max. There is a point where you can't hold anymore. So let's just take another one here. Just like that. All right, and then I'm guessing 2 more. I'm hoping 2 more, maybe 3. Oh, that's right. We still have the little extension at the end. Never mind. So now I'm going to try to go down and not bump into something here. I'd say right about there. Let's try that. Okay. Let's take another sample. We're at 7 now. It's letting us do another, so we can do 8. All right, now it's browned out. And now we're going to go down over here. Ooh, and we want to go more this way, just a smidge. A little bit in the corner. Oh, and I can see that little tiny little bit right on the bottom right of 44 there too. We missed a little smidge. Darn it. Okay, so looks like 3 more. Yeah, see, this is where if you're a perfectionist and you really had, like wanting things perfect, then you can definitely, I can see myself spending some really good money trying to get this stuff. All right, so then we're going to get this one here. Then that's 9. There we go. So now that we've got this area done, now we can keep going. I don't know how many. I want to say we'll figure it out because we've got a lot of fields to figure out here. But I think it was 11. I want to say 22. I think it was 11. But if we hold our L1 right now the menu changes where you can say send soil samples for analysis. So soil samples taken 9. And before we do that, so right here, if we go, here you go, translate economic analysis. So there we go. So soil samples taken on this one, 3. And we've gotten, so that's our total value since last reset. We haven't reset anything. So it just shows us right now that this one is for now, if we have the same, excuse me, we go back and forth. So total values and values since last reset are going to be the same, should be. And then if we go to 44 here, it should be economic analysis again. So now we have 6. So 6 soil samples taken, so $636. So they wanted $700. Now I don't know if it charges us already. We'll see here. And they wanted, so we'll see. Okay, so let's see. So send soil samples for analysis. Triangle, yes. Soil samples are now sent to laboratory for analysis. You will see the results on the soil types map soon. Okay. So we're just going to lift this up, pack this up here. And I'm guessing. So if we go to soil types, so nothing's there yet. And what I'll do is I just reload it just to see what happens. Oh yeah. And we actually cut into that, but that means it's taken another little sample. Okay. So then what I'm thinking is going to happen is by the time we get to the house, or I should say the fields in behind the house, we should have our soils back, just because it's been a bit, but it's usually pretty quick. So let's see. So we've already got 57 on that and 50. I think it's 57 on the other. So that's a good start. $900. There we go. So $900, and it pops up when it is, and it's done. Okay. That was actually really quick. All right. Yeah, you're gonna cut me off anyways. All right, so now $900 to do that. And doing the soil sample purchase was, we were thinking about 1,200. So, yeah, you know what? I think it'd be negligible, just because it depends on the field size, right? Let's just take this field right here, because I'm wondering, I have a sneaking suspicion we can get this field done in one sample. So let's just see because it has the sample, excuse me. Oh, yeah, maybe not one. Sorry. Oh, it zooms in. Oh, I see. It zooms out, and then we fold it, and then it's okay. I did not notice that. Apologies. So there we go. So one up here. So before we do anything, let's just double check here. So purchase soil information. They want $525 for 3 samples. 3 samples. Okay. Can we do it in 2? No. You can already see just the way the circle is. That's the unfortunate, right? The way the circle is. Click the base game. Hey, what's going on, gamer? Hello. Did they improve it? They had, so it starts off at 50. Anything that doesn't have any samples starts off at 50. Ooh, 49. Interesting. Oh, because we took a sample? Okay. Okay. Let me see now. Oh, now I'm interested. Okay, so now if we go, come on. Direct the straight right there, maybe. Smidge this way. Be worth it just for the time. Rusty, what's going on, fella? Hello. Thanks for joining. Okay, so now I think we can. Oh, I'm going to push the limits here a bit. Oh, I think we're going to be missing a bit. Let's try there. Okay, so take that sample. Nice. Just a chill Thursday afternoon. Hopefully that's the way to be right there. Oh, yes. Oh, I think we can do it. All right. So that's done. And it's still at, it's at 57 now. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to send this off. Send it triangle, send that away. So that should only be $300. Okay, and then this one's oilseed radish too. So we haven't changed anything. And let me just double check here once we get into here for a second. So this one, oilseed radish, nothing. Withered, yep. $300. All right, so it's cheaper so far. Oh, and there we go. So, radish, withered, 20 were perfect for nitrogen and good. I haven't even put the oils. How can we be? But unless it's a one. Okay. All right. Well, let's just check this out here. Let's just continue on. So right now we're at 50. So let's go up the top here. Just start work our way back down again. So I'm wondering if it's like the initial, maybe the initial one you start, then it doesn't new. All right, so let's just double check. Okay, we are at 50. 50. Take a sample. Okay. 45. Interesting. Okay, so then now we go. Whiskey, what's going on? Hello. Thank you for joining. Trying to figure this out as we go. Team effort. So now if we go down here. Oh, right there. I'd say right about there would be good. Let's do that. Okay. So we were at 45 before. We're still 45. Okay, so then once it goes brown, now we're at 47. All right, so it's like it drops down and then interesting. Ooh, yeah, let's try there maybe. Oh, we've got to check the cost too. We wanted this one. What does it want for this one? Purchase soil information. It wants 7 samples with a $525 service fee. Okay. And we're at 3 samples already. I don't know if we're going to be making the 5. Ooh. I wasn't thinking about that when I first started. Let's get the best right about the, we're missing a little. We want to go Right there. I'd say about that. Okay, let's try that. Oh, and it looks like we're touching into 12. That's right. Ooh, maybe you could kind of double down. Ooh, but not enough. 51. All right. All right. Ooh, right. I am excited about this because if we have because we have the grass too, I'm wondering what's going to happen. Oh, again, whiskey. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Ah, you guys get me right in the fields again. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so we're at 5. Oh, see, soil sample 5. We're already at 5, and oh yeah, we might have screwed the pooch on this one. Oh no, it was 7, wasn't it? Oh, now I'm brain fart. Yeah, you guys got me emotional. 7. There we go. There we go. All right. So now let's get down there. Can we do this in 2 more? Can we? Oh, no. And the edge of the field's right about there, maybe? Let's see. All right. Now we're gonna grab. Oh, did we miss some? No, I think that's the road. We're gonna say that's the road. Down here, and then we go straight. Oh, tight. We can do this. Come on, baby. Oh, there's gonna be that little. Oh, it's gonna be an edge or an edge. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an edge or an edge, isn't it? Maybe there. Oh, and then we have the middle edge. Nah, this isn't gonna work. Okay, so looks like we're just gonna have to take a little corner piece. All right, here it is. Let's just see. Oh, right on. So there we go. That's it there. Okay, so oh yeah. See, I'm a stickler for details. We're doing it. Ah, we're doing it. All right, I got to. That little corner will just eat me alive until until we have to replow or sorry resample. Okay, so 8 samples that hurt, but they wanted $525. So let's send these away, and then we are going to go to and we're going to give that a minute. Just now, the good thing is it takes so quick. So right now, 6 samples wasn't in that initially. Oh, harvesting barley. Ooh, yes. And they're running the straws as well there. I hope. I cannot not pick up the straw. If it's straw, we got it. We're using it. So it should pop up any second now. 1 moment. Here we go. Ooh, let me think about this, because if we need to work our way across, so $800. So not too bad, not too crazy. So what we can do, so how much would it be just for purchasing these ones here? So purchase soil information, that's $1,000. And then we've got, there we go, $1,000. And 520. Now those ones are super easy, but the other one's going to be interesting is this one, because this is our biggest field, I think. So this one's $2,200. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so thinking we can run. Oh, you know what? Let's just start at the bottom. We'll work our way across. Maybe we'll purchase the last field. All right, got to employ the local economy too, right? Got to help the local economy. Got new business in town. Got to get their guys out there working the equipment so they understand how it works, right? All right, so pick this up now. This is going to be interesting because right now the weeder for sure definitely has to get purchased. Now I'm holding off. Well, sorry, I should say. Yeah, the weeder is getting purchased, but the fertilizer. The good thing is that we can just keep with the fertilizer that we have, and then we have the passive sensor. So that's the great thing. Is that we can just just use that and really not have to worry about too much change there. It's fantastic. And then we've got here. So, and because we've already made this, that we've already done that little bit. So we can use up, I think it's right about there, we'll say. Oh, no. Oh, I hit that too wrong. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so apparently just send the samples off early. My bad. Getting all the pressure. So from here, we're going to see now this is this is another good thing is that when it comes to the timing wise. So right now we're sitting at December and we are, we're sitting in December and we are getting ready to, we are getting ready for the winter, right? The winter logging. And of course, we rolled over in December 1st and something popped up in the store that I'm having a real hard time saying no to. Oh, look at that. 42% off. 42% off. Oh boy. This could help us so much. So $257,000. And normally, 42% off. So normally, I mean, we're sitting at, I think it was a 3 or 4. What do we got here? $450,000. Oh, I want to. Oh, I want to. And the good, I know, right? So it's like I'm super torn. But it's if we take it now again, this is one of those situations where I can't say no. I can't say no. I don't. No, I do need it. I do need it. The farming gods must be saying something because it's the beginning of December. Oh, we can overlap below us. So let's go up, actually. Let's go up from here. It's like where to stop. Yeah, like it's the beginning of December. It's right when we should be using our logging equipment. Like this would be, ooh. It's only 200. Right? Right, Rax? Yep, that's also what I'm thinking too. Like I can't help but think that. So it's like I can't say no to that. I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna say I'm 99.9% sure it's gonna happen. Especially now, like, the only thing I don't like about it is just how it's only the 70 centimeter width. That's the only thing that I'm not too sure about. Well, it's not that I'm not too sure about. It's going to happen. I just don't know how limited that makes us for the trees because I do not, right? I know I do not remember because this one's 70 centimeters at 15 slots and this one's 11 slots at 120 centimeters. But my God, like $750,000. Like, yeah, that's not worth it. Or at least we're not into that kind of a logging, operation that it becomes worth it, so to speak. So, yeah, I think we should. Because, and I mean, this, I don't know. Like, again, because this has the claw. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, just I just don't know. Because the way our setup is, like the way I have it right now is we are running the base game little tiny mulcher, and then I have the 7R running the mulcher with our little our mid green, right? The claw, exactly, right? So it's like we do have the little wood trailer. Oh, but we could sell that. We could sell that. We could sell a couple things. And we could get a combo because that's 3. And then technically speaking, finances wise, like finances, we're doing good. We're down to 215,000. We've been doing really good month wise. The sold products 90,000. Now it's becoming every month we're getting the 90,000. So that's an added bonus. Last month was a little low on the contracts, but we've still been rocking out some major contracts, and even the wage payment just doesn't compare. Like we've been paying out for the AI to do the wages for certain contracts and certain things, and especially when I'm when I have the other account on and I'm just helping myself out and overseeing and running. And then what I'll do is we just run that thing that sweet right out. So and then we just run the AI so I can have extra work going on, and it works out great. It works out fantastic. So having the wood chips, because we could do the dead wood. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you kind of got me there. Well, but the chipper, but that's a lot for a chipper. Oh boy, that's a lot for a chipper. Like, oh, but the wood we could get out of it, and now that we have the bunker, like we have the room for the chips. We have like, the setup is. Oh, we can hold 12. You know what? Let's see how many samples we can hold. All right, so we got 12 samples, and we'll see if it'll let us do another one. We're just gonna rip over. Yeah, so like 4, 3, and I mean we're at 488. We have it's at the beginning. We're at the beginning of December, so drop zone one incoming, right? Yeah, we're at the beginning of December. So we're going to get another 90,000 is going to be coming in at the end of December. Plus we have the sawmill payout. Now we don't have our peas payout. That was amazing. Ooh, look at that $7,000 one. Oh boy, oh boy. There's just so the canning factory here. So yeah, so we've run out of canned peas, but we are still running the carrots and the parsnips. So they're still going. Parsnips are almost done. So we will just have the carrots. And now the carrots, I think the carrots might turn into the grapes. My gut's telling me the carrots are going to turn into the grapes that they're just going to run all year. So we won't necessarily have a crazy payout, but what we're going to end up having is a steady payout, which I probably could angle that one better. But yeah, I think what we're going to end up having is a steady payout of carrots. So every month now, which will be interesting to see because the way I like to run, I like my routines. What can I say? I'm sorry. So I like my routines, and the way we run the routine is, or the way I'm thinking we're going to be running it is, like I said, if you caught the last video, there you saw me packing everything up. Excuse me, at the end of the month, coming from our sawmill and productions and canning factory and what have you. So if we keep doing that as the norm to do the just not enough. We're gonna have to do another. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe if we do this, we can get that with the other. Maybe, but yeah, if we do the productions and stuff at the end of each month, then it'll be a steady income every month. And I think we can do this. I think we can do this, but I gotta expand the farm. That's the main thing. We got to expand the farm because we need to have the storage for the crops. We need to have the storage for the crops. We need to have the storage for our equipment because it's our drop zone one. It's just too much. It's getting to the point now where I'm just going to have to start parking things either at the garage or at the shop, I should say, the actual dealership, or just out in the grass field. Might just come to that. Oh, okay, this is where it. If I just go just a little bit more. Come on, right there. Let's try that. Okay, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, so now we get this all packed up, ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah. I think this. No, so the harvester for sure. Even at work, I was daydreaming at work today about the harvester, and yeah, I've pretty much convinced myself that it's gonna happen. But that wood chipper, I just don't know, just because. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't you? You just hit there. I get a little bit more excited than I can admit publicly. So, but yeah, oh man, if we get that chipper, that would just make it so much easier too. Okay, let's just take one more little look see here. So it's 15 slots. And oh yeah, that's right. There's no hopper. That's right. There's no hopper on it. So you have to tow with it. Or we just bring Big Red, because that's what we have Big Red for. So we just grab Big Red and either grab the Volvo or the 379. And then the Massey will still definitely need to come though, because we have the winch on the Massey. So the Massey will need, because this Massey is just so handy for doing the zipping in and out. I will say, for doing all the deadwood contracts that I've been doing, I will say the Massey has just been so handy for that, and been pulling really good too. I can easily pull the 3 trees out of most areas. Other than there was that one time that I might have pulled the Massey instead of a tree and might have fallen in between the rock and a hard place. That was fun, to say the least. Okay, all right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Got this done. Oh, we can get a little better coverage than that. Come on, Major. There, go a little bit more south. There we go. Right about there. We're up to 23 samples. Oh no, I don't know. I want to know. I want to know how much this is going to cost us. Let's get. Oh, can we? Will it be nice to us? Oh, you bugger! Oh, you bugger! Just will not. Okay, we're gonna have to do two. Me and my pickiness. Me and my pickiness. Okay, so we're just gonna go up here, get good coverage here. Boom. All right. Too bad. Too bad. That's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's gonna be fun. So what is it? Yeah, $300 per sample, I do believe, if I remember correctly. So, Devil's Angel. Okay. All right, so that's done. That's good. Samples taken 25, and it'll let you pack with the samples. Okay, so we're gonna send those for analysis. Let's see how much that cost us. For 488,000. Not too shabby. We have the couple contracts that we can do. That $7,000 contract. Oof, that is definitely on the to-do list. And the plowing too. That would be nice. See, and this is one of those situations where even that plowing contract, this would be great for for an AI, right? So let's just get into a good little situation there. And we go here and plow. So plowing is field 4. Hey, it's at your home there, FAO Gamer. So apparently I'm going to be plowing up your field there. And $1,800, it gives you the Kubota. $1,800, it would probably only be $100 or so for AI to run that plow. So this is a situation where this is where I like to have my other account, my wife's account, where I'll get her account in and I'll use her character and I run the AI because I can't control two PlayStations at once. But I run that because I get to keep an eye on the AI in case they do all wonky things. Plus, also, it just keeps it a little bit more realistic for me. So I try not to run more than one AI if I can help it. But, alas, 3-point. And this is the kind of sensor I do not want to be sticking outside. Or the shop or my piggies, right? Right? Don't you worry. We'll take care of your piggies. Oh, the doors are going to prevent it, aren't they? Okay, hold on. I have me in that deer. I got me in that deer. I think you all know exactly what my idea is. Okay, so we're going to put this in, and then we can just get lower it first. So, and then we're going to move the loader, because the loader will have to just make it a whole lot easier. $2,500. $2,500 for soil. Oh, it won't let me. Aw, really? Aw. Okay, fine. All right, so we don't want to drop it. We're going to lower it down. There we go. And it still drops. All right. So we can stick it in there. I think the doors are going to be an issue. I think just shove it in the hole. All right. No comment. So I think the doors are going to be an issue there. Or I think I might bump, my wheels might bump, but we're going to see. There we go. And you know what? And then we just put it, yeah. All right. This might be a little easier this way. Oh, I think this is going to work. All right. So let's move you out of the way. Yeah, I don't like washing things. I like it dirty. I like things dirty. Okay. Calm down now. All right, so now we're going to get this thing. I think this is going to work. Please say it works. And I just smash it. Oh boy. All right, in a highly secured wooden structure, no one can get to. Check out this lock. Watch that. Look at that. Ooh, look out. I think that works. That's gonna work pretty good. I like it. Oh, I like it. See, it's stuff like this where I can't. Oh, I don't like leaving stuff like this outside. And this one, we look at as I turn around and look at all the drop zone one, but I can't wait until. Oh, I can't wait until the shop is all ready to go. So we can turn that off because that's kind of annoying. So now, so from here, okay, we've got our samples done. Let's just take a quick look, peek, see at the map here. Let's just see. So we've got. Here we go. There we go. So now we've got our. Okay, so you can see on the. Oh, hold on. Where is environmental score? We used to be able to get 3, and then economic. No, no. Okay. Oh, well, look at that value. Interesting. Okay, so farmland 26 here. So it says we're 5.8 acres or 3.01. Sorry, 5.88 acres, 3.01 acres. Oh, that's cool. So 5.8 acres is the farmland, but the field is 3.01 acres. Okay. The value is 140. It's 115 per hectare. Why would they say hectares and not acres? Interesting. Okay. Oh, so that means, so let's just check this one out. So 43. So 7.89 acres, but it's 5.2 acres. Oh, I think it's acres because I have it set to acres. And then the hectares is probably just default. That makes sense. That would make sense. Okay. Okay. All right. And then, all right. Okay. This is interesting. Whew. Well, we've done a lot, so we definitely need to save this up. This is saving because now we're getting into we don't need. Oh, you just hold on a second. We don't need a sprayer or anything yet. I want to hold off on the sprayer for now, just because, which is still interesting. So this is 16 slots. This is 10 slots. So it's actually cheaper slot wise to go for the bigger than it is to go for the smaller one. But it is, you're doubling your price, so it is $103,000. And as my previous confusion, we are going to need both of these. So that's $50,000. Oh, excuse me, getting the hiccups here. So it's $50,000 for the See and Spray, $21,000 for the pulse with modulation. Oh, good lordy, excuse me. So 175,000. I'm thinking at this point we're gonna hold off to see again. Ralph has been doing so good with these sales. Maybe it'll pop up in a sale. So speaking of a sale, we know we want to get that harvester. We know we want to get that harvester. And I really want to get that chipper. So what can we do? Okay, this is what I'm thinking, because right now for our chipping right now, what we have going on is our 7R. Where's our 7? Oh, I'm just getting all flustered here. Our 7Rs. Way over there. Out playing in the field. Oh, pH value. Ooh. pH value is bad. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet, apparently. Hold on. Let's go through our menu. That's right. I apologize. Sorry. pH. Okay. Nitrogen. Interesting. Yeah. Well, those are the oilseed radish. These are all the grass. Okay. Yield, don't know yet, and seed rate, don't know yet because we haven't seeded. But this is saying pH value bad. Interesting. Hold on. So maybe we will need to pull out our pH value bad. Growing expected yield 116%, yield potential 125%. Okay, so let's just turn this around for a moment. Sorry. Because we are going to try this because we have our lime spreader right there, and we have our passive sensors. We have the active sensor too, but we have our passive sensors, so we should be able to get this. because they're technically, because our grass is fresh, so it's still growing. So we don't, if we can catch it, now's the time to catch it. So let's, yeah, good. Okay, we've already got a good load on it. Maybe should have picked the 7R on this, but doesn't matter. So here we go. So I'm heading to bed. All righty, sir. Rax, you have yourself a good day, good night, and get some sleep. Glad I was able to join. Yes, and glad you were able to join as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will let you know what happens here. Okay, so here we go. Top left pH value is, well, you know what? Hold on. Let's just, because I know me and my eyes, we're going to go graphic settings. We're going to go to HUD. Let's just pop that up to 100 for right now. And then here we go. Okay, there we go. Lots of room, lots of seats. Okay, so let's get into a nice overlapping. Okay, so now we're sitting on the lime field, and you can see the map actually does zoom in. So when I get in there, the map will actually zoom in and zoom out. If I get far enough away from the field, it should zoom out. There we go. So it zooms out. And then once I go onto a field, it zooms in. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we have our degrees now. Oh, we have our heading angle degrees. Excellent. And then we have, just kind of hard to see. Here, let's just back up. If we go full, aha, it does too. Okay, so it has your bearing at the very bottom, and it has your degrees, and then we've got our pH, the bottom left, which kind of hard to see with the field numbers. Then if we go in, there we go. Okay, and then it gives you, it gives you the graph on the bottom too. Interesting, interesting. Okay, and even here, it says right here that we could use lime. So right now, we are sitting at pH is okay, and we're at 96% expected yield. Okay, so let's just do a quick little tester strip on our grass. Regardless, we're going to be doing all of our fields, but we're just going to check. So if we go here, again, this is going to pop up right there. All right, so increase pH to optimal value for loam, 6.75. So right now, if I hold L1, it says deactivate automatic application rate. So right now it's on the automatic. So we can deactivate it. So if I do deactivate it, now it gives me the option to toggle. There we go. Change application rate. So now your right stick, left and right, is changing your application rate. Ooh, that's neat. So you can actually, check that out. So you can actually set it to where it wants it to be. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The only thing I would warn about this is just because of the fact that, if you look at the map, you have the different colors, right? So let's say if we come over here and you have right there, so see how as I drive around, we're going to get into certain areas and then it's going to change. So now it's too much, right? So then it's too much there. But then we come back over here and now what's more? So that is the manual application is definitely something to be play with. It definitely play with, but just be forewarned, because if you look at the color discolorations on the map, let's go to, there we go. If we look at the color discolorations on the mini map, so it requires a little bit on this side, as opposed to on the other side, you want a little bit more or less, right? But we're going to go to activate. Yeah, we're going to activate application rate or automatic. So now I should be able to just turn it on. Boom. And it should just automatically be spread. Yeah, the cedar didn't quite take on that one. So we just do that. So now it registers. Okay. So now that it registers, and it's because the lime's getting put down, that's happy. So that makes me happy. Sometimes if it doesn't register. Okay. So that's done there. Perfect. So 96, we're okay. Nitrogen, we're good. So we could still, I think we could still do it. Now, here we go. So 96. So we're perfect. Perfect pH value is 97%. 96. Okay. 97. Interesting. So now what I'm thinking, okay, let's just try something. We're getting into the testing mode here. So now I'm thinking if I get the fertilizer, oh yeah. So if we get the fertilizer and just spray over that, I'm wondering if it will register because before we had precision farming loaded in, I actually had it up to 100% fertilized. So the field, my canola field here was only at 90, I think it was 97% yield potential before I loaded. We forgot our weight. Whoops. Okay, so see, you can see the discoloration again too. So right now, nitrogen is okay. It should be perfect. I want it perfect. I want everything perfect. so, so okay. So let's just zip over here. So we've gone over that with the lime. Yep, and okay. So the lime's going away. So it is registering that it is going away. Okay. So we're gonna turn that off. So pH value is perfect. Okay, now we're going to go over here. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, where was it? There we go. There we go. So pH value is perfect. Nitrogen is perfect. Expected yield. Oh, wait, I saw the 100. That is weird. Nitrogen is good. Okay, so we're getting in and then perfect. Oh, there it is. Right here. Oh, see how the changes? So pH value is good. pH value is perfect. There we go. Nitrogen value, perfect. Expected yield, 100%. So, you know what that means. That means that because let's just double check because we do have grass here. So let's just, oh no, we don't want to be in the precision farming. Let's just go to here. Ooh, no, this one. And visit. Here it is. So nitrogen is perfect. pH value is okay. And I limed this. I limed this field and I limed all three of these fields before I loaded precision farming in. This one we were at, pH value is bad. Okay. Because yeah, this one, we never mulched this one because it was already grass. So I was at 97%. We were able to mulch this one and that one because this one was our sunflowers as well as that one was the corn. So we were able to mulch this one to get it up to 100% because we fertilized it. It was 100% fertilized. That was 100% fertilized. And both of these were at 100% yield. And I limed them before I fertilized them. So the pH value is bad on this one too. So that means we need to re-lime. We just need to top up. Oh, yeah. Then that means we're going to get 125%. That's what I'd like to think. Okay, let's just, see, already we're going to be, yes. Yes. So I just want to see if we slap some lime down on that grass. Because it was, really? I eat major. Oh, so I just want to double check here real quick because it might be the same thing on this side because they're all yellow. Everything's yellow. So this one should be at 118% as well, right? So, yeah, nitrogen's perfect. Unplug my ion. Keep the update off. Well, no. Well, you don't have to worry about anything until you load in precision. You have to activate it like you do the Macdon. So I would say you're good to update. Just don't activate. Yeah, because that would be. So now we're gonna check. Okay, so now we're gonna get this. We're gonna put a little bit of there. Oh boy. Oh, if we could get 100% yield, like first go. Okay, 23%, and we're at 125%. But it is perfect. Okay. And my theory is we didn't mulch. That's the only reason why is because with mulching, it's so weird. So when it comes to this, so now that we have this, so this is 123%, 125. but we never mulched it. We didn't mulch, excuse me. We didn't mulch this one either. I forgot to when we were doing it. Actually, my dad and I were doing stuff. So this is the one that 84%, but we have our spot way over there that we've already determined that. So we're at 100% yield for our canola field here. We just have to top up our fertilizer and top up our lime. And then I just want to run this over to where, oh, wait, no, it's not going to make any sense because they're oilseed radish. That doesn't matter. Okay, nope. What I'm thinking is wrong because it doesn't matter about those two. No, the grass. That's right. I am right. Oh my word. My brain is just all over the place right now. Okay, so this is what my brain's thinking right now. So when we brought in precision farming, our fields 13 and 14 were 100% yield. We're 100% yield. So with them being at 100% yield, bringing in precision farming, I think it was just lime with us putting the lime up because we did do the mulch. So with us not having the mulch on our drop zone 1 fields, that means that we're just losing the 2%. That's not bad. And I have a theory about that too on how to work that when it comes to the grass and how to put that, because I think I know how to put the mulching into the rotation to make it work. We might be holding it off, like pushing back the cut 1 month. So I don't know if it'll be worth 2%, but if it does work, maybe. Okay, so let's just pop in here. Let's go right beside between two fields. So this is, again, we got perfect, right? Nitrogen is perfect. There we go. And then it's only there. Then again, nitrogen's perfect, 118%. 118%. So now we just turn this on, do a little sploosh. And then we do a little sploosh. Not cover the road. The dust just covers the road. And then sploosh. All right, so now, boom, 125%. Ooh, yes. So we are getting 125% of 125%. And then same here, value, perfect. So it's the mulch. That's what gave us our 2%. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am, oof. Okay, I'm excited because that means that we never put oilseed radish in 13 or 14, and we're cutting grass, or we've got grass in there. So the only thing that I'm interested in too is if we don't replant as we cut grass, does it diminish the yield per year? Or can we keep our yield per year up to 100%? So again, plans are going to change now because initially I was thinking of making one of the drop zone fields, maybe peas or a root crop or something, or carrots. Nope. We are going to keep them grass, and we are going to be doing some testing. So I'm going to try my mulching theory for those fields after we cut them. And then we're going to see what happens with the yield. I want to see, so exciting because if we can get 125%, or we get 100% yield right off the bat. We didn't do oilseed radish. Now I'm interested about the subsidies. Ooh. Okay, so let me just park this here real quick, and we're just going to jump over to the one field because we're not, as much as I like the realism, driving back and forth whenever I have an idea does get daunting at times. So let's just go here real quick here. Let's just visit. Excuse me. So we have oilseed radish in here. We have mulched it and we've plowed it because this was our pea field. So we've mulched it, we've plowed it, which means, it depends. If we cultivate the radish in, we may have weed growing. I don't think we will, but we'll see. Nitrogen's perfect already. Oh, nitrogen is perfect because we don't have a crop in there. So that is going to change, just like, this is getting remnants of, this is very much so getting remnants of 22. Because in 22, what I found was when you, okay, let's just save it up here again real quick because we're learning stuff here and we're making progress. We're making progress. So, um, what we're going to do is okay. So yeah, so 22. The way it worked in 22 was it didn't like when you put lime and fertilizer down prior to putting the seed in, prior to putting the crop in. So I found the best way for the way I ran it was now I did run solid fertilizer as well as running. I ran solid fertilizer, herbicide on the spot spraying, and then we did direct drilling. I do believe I had the coon. I think it was the coon seed. I don't remember the brand. Apologies, don't remember the brand. But yeah, I did have direct drilling for both my planter and my seeder. So we may have to change our equipment a little bit. Right now, I'm gonna try it without. We're gonna see how it goes without. I know we're gonna be needing. No, we don't need the fertilizer because we have the passive sensor and we have the active sensor if we want to work at night, which is fine. But we will be needing the herbicide, I think, because I remember. Oh, did we just knock the sign down? Yep. Bye sign. He's gonna be mad at me again. So if we, because the herbicide, I want to say we were penalized for using a mechanical weeder and a hoe. So we're definitely going to be keeping the hoe for the contracts. Oh yes, that hoe is great for the contracts because you can do the weeding contracts and the hoeing contracts with the same piece of equipment. So that definitely sticks around. Though that will go away when all the fields are ours and there's no more weeding or hoeing to be done. however, I will say I don't think we're going to be using it for precision farming. I really don't. I really, really don't. Just because of that, like, it's just one of those things where. But okay, let me rephrase again because I did see in the forums and some of the groups that I was in back then that people were not direct drilling and they were still able to get their 100% yield. So okay, well, here we are. So this is a go. This is a go. This is for sure. As much as I would love to have some fancy stuff on there, I mean, for $6,000, yeah, we're not doing that. $1,500 though, safety frame, safety first. That's a must. So that's gonna happen. Done. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So this is ours. This is all ours now. $257,000. Okay. And that leaves us 227, which 297, which again, if we okay, so this is where it gets fun and interesting because the chipping setup that I'm interested in is going to be for when we're clearing land as well as for the deadwood. Because when our sawmill's full, then we've got nothing to do. I still want to work. So I would like to chip up the deadwood. And then once we chip up the deadwood, we can put in the bunker. And then, I see I have to leave the header up because it's got the auto leveling. Okay, I'll show you why. I hate doing this. I hate doing this. But I'll show you why we have to do this. So the plan is that basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running the wood chips when we're done all of our sawmill, or excuse me, not sawmill, done all of our deadwood filling, basically, right? So right now we have the sawmill. Think of your words, Major. Come on, use your words. So right now we have the sawmill, but eventually we are going to be getting rolling stop signs, right? We are going to be getting the carpentry as well as the paper factory, and both of those as well take wood. Now, looking at the productions and the cycles and how everything runs. Oh, yep, all right. Looking at the production, the cycles, and how everything runs, it looks like it's actually better to supply the carpentry and the paper mill with wood. The carpentry, excuse me, not the paper mill, with wood as opposed to finished product. So what we're going to be doing is using the dead wood as well as eventually when we get to the tree farm, we'll get there. But we're going to be using that stuff to get our stuff full. And then once the stuff's full, there's still going to be daylight. There's going to be winter time. There's going to be stuff that, twiddling our thumbs. And I cannot sleep the day when there's daylight. I can't bring myself to do it. If there's stuff to do, then I want to do it. So what I was thinking is if we use our bunker and just fill it up with wood chips, and then what we could do is we could almost turn that into even sweet and sour franchise. What do you? I'm a loss. What do you mean? Sorry, I think I might have missed that one. Greg, you have to explain that one to me. Sorry, apologies, bud. But and while we're here, actually, I'm just going to show you too. So the header, because it has the auto leveling head, look at that. So while we go up the hill, see how the header gets closer and closer? So this is where it's a bit of a pain in the butt. I wish you could turn that off. I wish you could like pack up the head because now, ooh, don't you? Oh, you bugger. Yeah, sweet and sour. Oh, yes. The grapes, yes, 100%. Grapes are coming back. Olives are coming back. Rice is coming in. Everything's coming back. Everything's. It's all coming back. It's just pricey because I remember, it was like we were pushing 2 or 3 mil for the olives. I think it was 3 mil, 4 mil for the grapes, or maybe it was opposite. I think it was 2 to 3 for the grapes, and then it was 3 to 4 for the olives. I do believe. So, oh yeah, it's all happening. If it's on the list, it's got to happen. And that's why I'm kicking myself about the long grain rice. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I did not realize that with having the canning factory and having just a regular seeder, you can do long grain rice. You can plant and harvest long grain rice, and then we can do bags of rice. So stupid. So that's a plan for this year too. I would love to do one field long grain rice. Okay, so this has happened. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save. Oh boy, we're going to save. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do just a little look-see. I'm not saying we're saving it after. Oh, wrong button, Major. Come on. And then we're going to wrap this up. So again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. For those of you that have been joining throughout, thank you all. Thank you. For those of you that are watching after the fact, thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Greatly appreciated. So appreciated. And then so we're wrapping it up here. We're gonna see if we can afford this wood chipper. I wanna see if we can afford this wood chipper. I think we can. Because what the process is, I decided once it comes back, my farm's gonna run out on Riverbend and Elmcreek. Oh, okay, on Elmcreek there, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and Elmcreek's coming back. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's. I've done my time on Elmcreek. I won't be playing it, so to speak. But yeah, I've definitely been looking into it and seeing it's there and it's going through. It's interesting. I have pondered about that whether or not I should try to remake my 20. Should we remake 22? Right, we got 3,500 slots to play with, so we're gonna have to go a little easy on the. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So we're gonna have to go a little easy on the decoration, but that was a part of me that was thinking if Elmcreek's coming out, should I try to remake Elmcreek? That would be crazy. I don't know. Maybe if we can get to 1,000 friends, maybe I'll remake Elmcreek. That'd be sweet. And, Puppy agrees. Puppy's like, yes, remake Elmcreek. Do it. I got the toe tap and everything. The toe tap and the head straighten. Head straight right up. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're going to be getting a wood chipper. We get to get rid of this. Plus, we get to get rid of one trailer. Oh, you're going to hit, aren't you? Oh, the little thing's going to hit, aren't you? Oh, yeah, you're going to hit. Oh, you bugger. Well, what we could do. So I guess we could just take the whole setup down to the farm and see what we get for it. Because right now, this is my wood trip. Excuse me. This is my wood chipping setup. Y'all bet and see. It's just making do with what I got. We got this wood chipper for sale at the beginning, which was Oh, no, we didn't. That's right. I lost the data. So the original one we got for sale. This one we had to purchase full price. That's okay. But this is the setup right now. So this is, I've just been running around like this, using the wood chips, and then unfortunately when it comes to dumping the trailer, it's either I have to bring the whole setup back or I have to bring the whole setup back, or I have to just bring in another tractor to take the trailer, like swap out trailers, because we also have the Branther trailer too. Now hold on, I forgot about that. We have the Branther trailer too. Is it still down there? It is still down there. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Okay. So this is what is going to happen. Oh, yes, we can take the Branther trailer. We can take this trailer, the wood chipper. We can bring that, sell that stuff off. Because by buying that, oh, yeah, that's going to give us a good bit chunks of change there. And that should give us a good little buffer. Oh, I think we're going to buy the chipper. I never in a million years thought we were going to be using that chipper, but it's got the arm for it too. And then you could make it you could make it a 3-man operation, 3-person operation too, because you could have one person running the chipper. You could have one person running. Oh, no, well, yeah, 2 to 3 person, because you would have one person running the chipper. You were going to sneak through this field. I pretty much should own these fields for the amount of times that I've cut through here. But so you have one person running the chipper. You have one person running Big Red. And then you have another person running the Massey Ferguson with the winch. Now, the only downside to doing that is that you would have, You would have the person running the Big Red. So whoever's running either the Volvo or whoever's hauling the Big Red trailer is the one that's going to be, it's never a doubt, right? So they would be the one sitting around, though. That's going to be the boring part. But they could be running around with the Massey. So that means that we need to get the modded JCB that has the jumper seat that allows for a passenger. Ooh, because then they could have the JCB with the jumper. Yeah, with the winch. JCB with the jumper and the winch. And then, jump in the winch, and then they could run that would be a fun setup. It's a little bit of a waste of money, but not a waste of money, but it's a fun one. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this too. Okay, so we are gonna do this. So can plot out an entire farm concept. Equipment workers can't make it grow. Well, I mean, I can't argue that. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't make a grocery list on a list. It's in my head. I just, whatever. Just can't even hold it in, eh? I'm an impulse grocery list or grocery person. Right? Or whatever tickles my fancy. Just get in a grocery store. What are we feeling today? What are we feeling tonight? Right? That's exactly it, Craig. Right? Getting comfy in the JCB. So it's like you could have it where it's a 3-person operation. So you have one person running the chipper, drive them down. You have another person in the Volvo, let's say the Volvo Big Red or the 379 Big Red. And then you have another person in the Super Duty pickup with the gooseneck. And then you put the JCB on that. Well, I mean, JCB you could technically run on the road because it is fast enough. Ooh. Poor Massey said. Suddenly the poor Massey's sitting more. Yeah, but it is sitting more, but it is destined for farm work, right? Remember how, we're definitely destining that for it. Soon enough, it's going to have the front loader arms attached to it, and then they're just never going to come off. Okay, so this right here, we got no wood chips here. There we go. So now, this is going to work out great. Oh, yeah. So now we're going to take this setup here. Please don't smack it. Okay, here we go. Oh, what do we got here? What did you get? We're on a seafood diet. Seafood, we ate it. Yeah. I couldn't agree more there. Yeah, a seafood, I put it in my mouth, I ate it. And if I don't like it, I spit it out and pick something else. Oh, for those of you who just joined, thank you very much. Welcome, and welcome to the shenanigans. Oh boy. So we're just on our way up to the shop here. We're going to sell off some equipment. We're going to get rid of some stuff, and we're going to get that chipper. We're going to get the chipper. It's going to happen. Because when it comes to the trailers too, we've got the Big Red. So, I mean, I know there's the modded cramp trailer pack that just came out, and I will say it's nice. It's nice. Craig and I were talking about it earlier when it first came out too. And I mean, it's a nice trailer. 10 slots each, a little high on the slot count, whereas the base game is 5, but there's a lot of options. So there's a lot of options, so it's understandable with the slot count. However, right now we're going to hold off on that, but we could get one more big red because we have the transport truck for it. So us losing these 2 trailers, I mean, really, we've already determined the logging or the wood chip setup for the sawmill. We've already determined how that's going to play out. And if you check out the last video, because we've already figured it out, what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing Big Red down. So there you go. So we got that. I think we're going to repaint too. I think we're going to try to get every little morsel of the paint or dollars that we can here. Whew. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't like selling stuff. Okay, $227,000. So, paint condition. $22,000 for paint. Oh. $47,000. So, but it would be, and then repairs 16. Paint is 300. Love my mod. It may stay even. What's the spirit? Yeah, you know what? And I love the little sliding factor with the double. Ooh, they can be handy little trailers. So repaints 5,000. Okay, 22, and we get 18. Okay, here we go. So we're at 227,000. So let's just repaint and repair. Boom, 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 boom. Oof, boom, and nothing. Oh, calm down. So 200, okay, and then now we sell, so 73,000, 39,000, 26,000, and 7,000. Okay, so we sell that off. Oh God, no, 339,000. Okay, so just damn near shy, just about $100,000. So now here we go. So 54% off because this thing is regular, like what, 660,000, I think, or something. 660,000. Yep, there it is. No, unfortunately not. It's a little shaky for me. It's a little shaky, and I'm not a fan. It's really nice and it's really handy that it does the wood chips, but yeah, we're gonna hold off. So white, can we do white for cheap? There we go. Here's I had to do a clean out on the PS5 the other day. Got overheated a PS5. Ooh, that's not good. I have not heard that yet. So, okay, so sorry, real quick there, Greg. So 297,000. Just double check here. 15 slots. Deep breath. 22 hours. Yeah, was it 22 hours was already on it? All right, we can do this. Here we go. Boom. Oh boy. Yeah, it works fine now. Awesome. Okay, that's good to hear. Did you do anything special, or was it just one of those that you just had to shut it down and like let it cool down? Oh, here it is. Oh, never. I never had anticipated or planned or thought at all that we would be using this thing. But we're gonna. Can of air. Ah, nice. Yeah, just a good little BJ and it's good to go, eh? Always does the trick. Always. 83 kilometers an hour? Are you kidding? Oh, pull plates, clean. Oh, you pulled the plates too? Yep. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I've heard people highly recommended to do the maintenance on doing that stuff for sure. Okay. Here. Oh, we start the engine. Oh, here we are. 83 kilometers. Okay, well, definitely don't need to be trailering this anywhere. All right. So what we could also do too, we could buy a second cramp. So if you sold stuff for 3 and bought, what do you got? Oh, so if you sold stuff for 3 and bought for under 3, girl math, it's practically free. Exactly. Awesome. All right. Okay. So, okay. So the thought is, oh boy, because here we go. Here's my brain going again. Oh no. So if we get a dolly, ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. Miscellaneous, right? Yeah, miscellaneous. So if we got a dolly is 2 slots for 20 grand. Ouch. Okay. Well, I mean, no, yeah, it's understandable. 20 grand. Okay. So, because technically speaking, what you could do too, you could actually have a dolly hooked up to this with another cramp, right? So if we unfold this, so let's see here. So let's get into, there we go. So pipe out. So pipe is out. Unfold wood chipper. Folding is not allowed while auger is extended. Oh, there we go. So while it was extending, it won't. Okay. Oh, a little. Oh, look at that little fancy cat spin. Oh, hot diggity. Hot diggity. That is neat. Okay, so it. Oh, looking right at it. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So you're all right. So it's stationary, and then you can just get in there and just bam. Right. Oh, too far, too far. Calm down, calm down. As I bend the arm right in front of the store. So it's kind of okay, kind of interesting about going up though, because I can't see anything. Oh, but we do have okay. All right, all right. I mean, I do like this, but okay. Thank you very much, gamer. It's FAFO Gamer. Very much appreciated. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, part of this. All the new toys we get to play with next time you're on. All right, this is great. Okay, and again, 83 kilometers an hour. So, because we already have the one cramp trailer. That's what I'm thinking. If we have the one cramp, and if we tow another cramp with this, because then you can have it where you're always chipping too, right? Then you can have where, because I can say with 100% certainty that we can definitely use. You know what? Oh, we have $41,000. We can't do anything right now. I didn't even notice that. I'm just so excited. I just want to get stuff. But yeah, so $20,000 for that, and then in the cramp. So my thought process was we already have one of these. So if we have another, or eventually superior end, or whatever pops up. So if we get another, then what we could do is we could have this tow the one trailer to site. Then you get the Volvo to tow the other trailer. Or you could just run it like this. I mean, technically speaking, you could run 2 trailers. Oh, so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Oh, but we're at $41,000. So, so this is where we need. Ooh, stop. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So, all right. This is going to be great. Oh, this is going to be good because now that we have this, we can make our money back. Dude, sweet with the wood chips. Now it's going to be every deadwood contract we're going to be dragging out with the Massey. So we drag out with the Massey or the JCB, but just for what we have right now, drag out with the Massey. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get the Volvo or the 379 to pull the big red, and then we can have this thing there. Oh, and that means we can no. Oh, do we get rid of our wood transport trailer though? Oh, now I don't know. Oh, now I'm confused. Okay, where are you going? Yeah, you're waiting for me. Perfect. Thank you. Because we do have that. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we still have. Yeah. Is it there? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's just get here real quick. So now it's coming. All right. So now we still have the little wood transport, which if we have that and we have this arm, because the whole point of me getting that wood transport trailer was because of the grapple and for the wood chipping. But we already have a grapple now and we already have wood chipper. So that means that we can get rid of that trailer. Okay, well, good thing I have this little service road right here because we are going to test this right now. Oh boy, because I think that'll be another pretty penny. Oh boy. Ha! There it is. Okay, so we don't need the weight. We can put that off for a second. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's so many moves going on. Okay, okay. Oh, the slots. I didn't even think to say how many slots we saved. Okay, we're at 20. Well, I can't. Okay. Oh, yeah. Regardless, we saved a lot of slots. We can do the math later because we don't own them anymore, so we can just look at them. But we purchased this, so the whole point. Oh, the whole point of me purchasing this was for the grapple. No, we don't yet. Was for the grapple because we didn't have anything to put the wood into the wood chipper. And then when it came to actual logging, well, we have the wheel loader and we have the big transport truck trailer to bring anything down to the sawmill. So $14,000. So repaint for 6. Yep, we're gonna do it. Repair. Yep. So that's another $22,000 back. Oh, just downsizing or streamlining? I'm gonna say streamlining. I guess you could say downsizing too. Okay, so let me just put this back here where the dealer had it. Gonna save a lot. Got the forestry tool. That can be 3 points on the front of the tractor and chip that way too. Forestry tool. What do you mean a forestry tool? That can be 3 points on the I'm drawing a blank here, Craig. I'm drawing a blank here, bud. The forestry tool. Which forestry? Okay, hold on. Is it a Is that the? I'm thinking you're thinking. I'm thinking you're thinking. I'm thinking you're thinking. Is this? No. No. It was Hold on, winches. Nope, it was off of. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, it's a mod. Oh, oh, okay. Yes, I didn't. Yes, I. Right now, it's again when it comes to the slots and everything, and I'm trying to do everything early. Okay, when it comes to this sort of thing, I like to try to do it base game first, just to see what the game gives you, what the game options give you, and what you can muster up, so to speak. And then what I like to do is, if it's unbelievably horrible, vegetable harvester, where I can't stand not having, because running it solo is just brutal. Running that vegetable harvester solo, this one right here, the one that they give you for the contracts, is yeah, this one, the one that has no hopper or whatever. I think it's this one of them there. Oh, I can't stand it. So that's why we brought in the devour trees. Yeah, but the devour isn't that the one that just takes the tree away though, right? I think. I don't know. Devour tree. If it is what I'm thinking, then I don't want that, because if we take a tree down, I want everything from it. I want the branches from it for wood chips. I want the trunk from it for productions. I want everything. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. So that's where the plan is there. So, oh boy, it chips. Oh, okay, it chips with capacity. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, also too, this is for sale. I was never even planning on this. So life happens when you're busy making plans, right? So we've got that. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I got to park it beside the other new equipment. Oy vey. Idiot. Got a nice new well, it's new to us. New shiny. So it's 22.9 hours on this. Well, maybe we'll say 0.8 because I drove it here. And then here we go. Here we go. So we've got our harvester. We've got our transport trailer. Boom. We got our chipper. We've got our wheel loader, which I would like to streamline. That is nice for single pickups, but for bulk pickups, that grabber is horrible. And we left our truck running the whole time too. Sweet. Right on. Nice. Oh yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it for sure. Yeah, if it's useful and we can afford it, great. And we want to bring it in for sure. But also too, I was never planning on spending $660,000 on wood chips. let alone, I mean, thankfully we didn't have to. So we only had to spend $300,000, $297,000. Okay. Okay. So for the, sorry. All right. So what we're doing now is nothing. I think that's it. I think we're done. What is it? We're 2.5 hours. Holy gee, 2.5 hours already? Hot damn. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for being here. We are going to go play with some Deadwood, I think. I think that's going to be it, because what do we got here? We got the Deadwood here. Oh, yeah. So this is the one. Okay, well, we're not going to put you through it. I'm just going to show you here. So we'll accept this. And then this is the one where it's actually not too bad, because the way that they have it, you actually have an access road through here, and then you have your little access road that comes down here, and then you also have, if you want, you can kind of get dirty a little bit around here. But what I've done is I've actually had it where I've actually dragged the trees out down this way, and then I use this little areas to load it up. So we are not doing that to loading, because we actually get to sawmill is 83%. We're good. We're going to do some chipping. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all soon.